the top don't look too far from me. Never called off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chuz with a hustle like Pooh. Tryna get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like Russ, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never called off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
This is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to
FaceTime, but I don't wanna waste time with nobody. If you ain't sure about what you want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life, got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe, why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back.
this is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to the get it
I
girls.
ain't like none of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one, can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe, why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls always looking so fine. So my put your hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost,
Yeah. Cuidado con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo. Le pensé, you know, esta vida mami es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y se está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, yeah. Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. LB, mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, yeah. Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Qué más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah. Que puedo con el Intomai. Yeah. LBS, you know. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y se está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here's a look at some stats for Jayson Tatum.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jayson Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, they've got DeSumo. DeMar DeRozen is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's White in at the point. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Tatum against DeRozen. He shoots it. Tatum can't hit. Here's DeSumo. He's guarded by White. The 3 from DeRozen. Porzingis grabs the board. And here are the Celtics. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's White after the basket by Boston. Denied by Tatum. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
On defense, the Celtics. Caruso outside. Pass to White. Inside. Here's DeRozen. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Basket counts. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Caruso. 14 points for him last game against Boston. Dosunmu can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's White. 11 points for him last game against Boston.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be. 1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozen doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. White, the pass to Dosunmu. Caruso against Brown. Caruso, a screen on Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. White for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Holiday finds Tatum. And he drives. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you. One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to DeRozen. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. DeRozen passes to Vucevic. Yes, great play by DeRozen to set him up.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Outside White, and here's Brown. Ball stolen. Caruso outside. Pass to DeRozen. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozen into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozen.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozen, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tatum passes to Brown. Driving in. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Caruso. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Knocks it loose. White with the steal. Pass to Brown. Uses the glass on the layup.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Outside White. On the wing, DeRozen. Over Tatum. And DeRozen with the basket. On the assist by White. DeRozen's got 6 points.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozen.
White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
That one drops. He ties it up. And these teams meeting for the second consecutive time, Richard. It'll be interesting to see how the game plans might have changed.
Yeah, as a coach, you got to switch some things up. Coming out with the same look 2 times in a row, it just will not work. There's got to be some new wrinkles in your strategy, even if you were the winning coach.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring. But they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Now here's White. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. The Bulls with another miss. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Tatum. Takes it inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
2 extra loud points there by Jayson Tatum, sending a message.
Caruso outside. Pass to White. Here's DeSumo. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic. And finished off by Vucevic.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Boston with the ball. They trail by 1. Porzingis passes to Tatum. On the take. And finished off by Tatum.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's DeRozen. Last game he had 28 points. Shoots over Tatum. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Here's White. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Here's DeSumo. 14 points for him last game against Boston. And here is Vucevic, defended by Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Elbow shot on the way. Again, Boston.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Outside White. Vucevic finds White. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those 2 read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Here's Tatum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tatum's got 16 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's DeRozen. Give him 8 points now. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And DeRozen has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. He has 6. Chicago trailing here. White with it. 5 points in the game. The ball's knocked loose. For 3. He buries it from 3.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's White. He takes it in. Oh, and a beautiful crossover there.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Craig is checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for DeSumo. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jayson Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. That's good from White. And Boston has possession. Over to the left wing. And Pritchard, here we go. Up and in on the layup.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Carter on the wing. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And that ties it up.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Pritchard. He picked up 15 in their last win against Chicago. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Craig. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, BA, he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
That's good from Horford. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, BA. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
The Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Horford hits them both.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Now here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Craig. Lots of room. That one rolls around and rims out.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Hauser. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Out left to the wing. Craig on the wing. Here's Terry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Horford. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead to the left side wing. Right at the free throw line. Hauser, that's good.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Brown against Caruso. Here he goes. Deflected. Here's Tillman. Pass to Horford. And the shot's good. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Carter. Now Vucevic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Brown. And there's the drive. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Carter. To the left wing. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Brown with it. Caruso covers. Brown drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
26 seconds left in the first. Here's Terry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Craig with a screen on Horford. And here's Caruso outside. Pass to Terry. Now here's Caruso. Carter from outside. Brown with the block. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Chicago trailing here. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Carter from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, time to line it up. And you know what? He's capable.
And so it's Boston with it. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be game number 4 of 7 on this current road trip.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Craig. Drummond with the screen. DeRozen outside. Down low. Drummond inside. He's against Tillman. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Chicago grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Count it. Good. DeRozen's got 10.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Up top, Tatum. Defended by DeRozen.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bulls foul.
And time for us to look in at the best three-point shooting teams in the second half of the season. Number 1, the Celtics.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend, but they're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Chicago making some changes. The Sumu comes in for Craig, and it's White in for Carter. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Tatum with the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
White on the wing. Drummond inside.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Tatum. From 8 feet away. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Puts it up from 12. Tatum with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Basketball. Checking in for the Celtics, number 27, Jordan Walsh.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Terry. He's scoreless. And the basket by Dosunmu.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Tatum. Tatum to the rack. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First team foul.
And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's White. The D's right on him. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's DeSumo. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Tatum. Oh, some swagger from Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful, you're trying to stop that.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. DeRozen against Horford. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Holiday powers it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And the jam by Drummond.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to DeRozen. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And then Tatum slams it in.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Outside White. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7-1 wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Boston on offense. It's an 18-point lead. Up top, Tatum. Over DeRozen. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists in the game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. DeRozen for 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Fans, now on the court, your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Craig comes in for DeRozen. And a quick check-in with the leaderboard. Here are the small forwards flaunting their playmaking skills since the All-Star break. And you look at Caruso. Right now, he's 5th in assist, just cutting defenses to pieces.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Now here's Caruso. No points so far. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's White. He's got 11. There's the drive. Three-pointer, Vucevic. They get it again. Craig, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Out to the wing. Vucevic in the post. Defended by Porzingis. The open shot, White. Holiday grabs the miss. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Craig. And the jam by Brown.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Celtics. Craig, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
White drives in, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's White. Pass to Craig. Here's to Sumu. Can they get it? And it's Jayson Tatum with a rebound. Pulls up on the wing. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Make some noise, Chicago. Here is your 3-1-2 crew.
Taylor, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Celtics also making a change. Warford's checked in. Poke loose. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside White. Pass to Taylor. Here's Caruso. To win the drought. Taylor's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Brown driving to the basket. And the jam by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by White. Dosunmu goes in. Boston with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And the basket by Holiday.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jayson Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. And Chicago has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Caruso with the bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Here's Dosunmu. White with it. Count that bucket. White's got 13 now.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to White. Kick out to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Vucevic. He's got 14. 30 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. From 12 feet. White can't hit. Holiday against White. Shoots over to Sumu. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Holiday. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
White, the pass to Vucevic. It's good. He's got 16. And so it's Jayson Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Chris Stapps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spot. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we kind of let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Chicago Bulls. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill. Includes the go-karts, the batting cages, and they got smoked ribs.
Why, is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Probably because you don't own the place. Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Chicago Bulls.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
Check, where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jayson Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. They've got DeMar DeRozen. DeSumo is out there with Kobe White. And then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Now here's White. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Here's Caruso. Can't connect from short range. Caruso's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Holiday. Soft touch off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Ooh, poked away. Tatum with a steal. Outside, Brown. From 15 feet away. Again, Boston.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Bulls on offense. Outside White. DeSumo, the pass to Vucevic. Caruso outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Caruso's got his second basket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Tatum, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Well, the Bulls shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. White, the pass to DeSumo. Here's Caruso, defended by Brown. DeRozen outside. Off target with the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Brown, that's good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And here's DeRozen. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. And DeRozen, here we go. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Driving inside. And then Tatum slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's DeSumo. And that one's good. DeRozen's got 15.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Holiday passes to Tatum. And Jayson Tatum slams it in.
The assist.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to DeRozen. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday against White. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's White. 4-3. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side, Brown. Count it. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Caruso outside. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
For Boston, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Now here's Holiday. Give him 8, and he gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
White against Holiday. It's White with a drive. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. And Boston calls time here.
First team foul. Celtics call timeout. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. In the third spot, the Celtics.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
DeRozen up top, hounded by Tatum. Vucevic, and it's in there. Vucevic has got 18 points in the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozen for Chicago. They've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. White finds DeRozen. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Tatum. The shot. Porzingis in the post. Working on Vucevic. And that one drops for him.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Brown. Shoots over to Sumu. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Sumu. He's guarded by White. Holiday against White. From 13, Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Chicago grabs the miss. Now White. He's got 13. Takes the 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 9. Pass to Vucevic from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Tatum. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Tatum's got 45 points.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
White, the pass to Sumu. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Craig's checked in for DeRozen. The Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for White. And Boston calls time here.
Get loud, fans, on the court, your White Squad.
Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Mikhailuk's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Right side White. Pass to Vucevic. Now Caruso. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Now White. On the wing, Caruso. kick out to White. Wide open look. And he drops that one in. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Chicago has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Launches it. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Pritchard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Horford. 6 points for him. Off the mark there with a 3. Caruso outside. Outside White. Horford with a steal. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by White. Hauser, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Well, the Bulls shooting about 47% in the third. Here's DeSumo. Horford pulls it in.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The quick look, no good that time. Chicago with the ball. DeSumo, the pass to White. Pass to Vucevic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Vucevic has got 23. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Pritchard. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Craig. No points yet. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Pritchard.
2 minutes.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the Bulls shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Outside White. Pass to Caruso. And yep, it's good. Caruso's got 8 here in this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Chicago with the ball. Now here's Craig. There's the triple. Hauser grabs the board.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 11. Pass to Vucevic. Here's DeSumo. 6 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the Celtics call time here. Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. DeMar DeRozen comes in for Caruso. Terry's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Carter in for White. Boston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. Stolen by Drummond. And now the Bulls in transition. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball. Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. To snap the cold streak. Pritchard, no good.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Sinks the 15-footer. DeRozan's got 19 points.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Pulls up at the elbow. Pritchard, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yep, that one goes.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the shooting guard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Richard, you played for 8 different teams, but what was your favorite city in the NBA?
It wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA, I love Miami, I love New York, love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
First one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Terry. Pass to Craig. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Horford going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
DeRozan with the ball. Outside Craig. Takes a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now. Over Craig. And too long on the shot. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. To the wing, right side. Outside Craig. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Tillman. Over Drummond. Tillman misses. And here's Carter. Pass to Terry. Back to Carter. Here's Terry. Outside Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Keeps it alive.
One of the last old school centers in this ever-evolving game. Drummond is a real throwback.
For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The 17-footer. Drummond grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Terry. Had the space there, but it's offline. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Horford. And it's good. 2 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the paint. Here's Craig. Off the window. It's good.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Here's Pritchard. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Carter from outside. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Horford against Craig. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Bulls. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. To the inside. Kicks it to DeRozen. Back to Craig. Drummond inside. He's against Tillman. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Boston calls timeout.
If you want the t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso is checked in.
Your 3-1-2 crew.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And the dunk by DeRozen.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Count that one. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Back to Carter, puts up a 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. So you played and now broadcasted all around the league, Richard. You have a favorite arena when it comes to atmosphere?
Look, there is nothing like playing in New York City. I used to catch a cab from my apartment to go play games. But let me tell you, the crowds in Boston, they are something different. Highest energy I've ever been a part of.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Yes, it's good. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
DeRozen against Horford. Drummond with the screen. DeRozen passes to Drummond.
Boston foul. Al Horford. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. Chicago making some changes. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Terry, and it's White in for Carter. No good on the second free throw.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Drummond. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. White with it. Pass to DeRozan. Drummond, a screen on Horford. DeRozan finds Drummond. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Holiday surveying the floor. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
A long, wiry combo guard. Holiday can make some acrobatic finishes.
Caruso outside. Pass to DeRozan. 4-3.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. And Boston calls time here.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Celtics call timeout. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
Boston dictating the flow. Here's Pritchard. It's good from the top of the key. Pritchard's gotten 4 this quarter. The Bulls have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. White, the pass to DeRozen. Vucevic, a screen on Horford. Inside.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
Some changes for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Tillman. Brown comes in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. And so Vucevic nails both of them. The Celtics have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Bulls ball.
Now White. Pass to DeRozen. And the dunk by DeRozen.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozen finds way to just score points night in, night out.
And the Celtics shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Brown passes to Holiday from the wing. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
No one near him. Rebounded by the Celtics. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Terrific night for Holiday so far. And I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
From 11 feet away, White, good. White's got 10 points in just the second half. For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. White against White. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Working his way inside, Vooch ready to battle for it.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They have a 19-point lead. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by DeRozen. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, Chicago shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. White against Holiday. The 3 from DeRozen. Sends it home from 3-point land. DeRozen's got 26.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Now here's White. Here's DeSumo. Lays it up and banks it in.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Well, the Celtics shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Outside Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A physical guard who plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
Drew Holiday, 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Holiday hits them both. And here's Caruso. White on the wing. Plenty of space. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game. DeRozen against Tatum. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
DeRozen outside. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. It's DeRozen with a drive. And the dunk by DeRozen.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozen with the flush.
The Celtics shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's White. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Down low, Caruso. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Caruso's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has to build on this, because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Up again. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Chicago shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. DeRozen finds some space. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A smooth pull-up by DeRozen. There's so much confidence behind his shot.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Into the lane. Okay, knockout! Man!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside White. On the wing, DeRozen. Shoots over Tatum. And DeRozen with the basket. On the assist by White. DeRozen's got 32 points. Here's Holiday. There's 1:40 left to play in the fourth. Shoots over White. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. This one for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jayson Tatum.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Celtics, and the dunk by DeRozen.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And Boston calls time here. They're on top by 17. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
Now on the court, your Hawk squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Charity stripe shot. Oh, Drummond with the block. DeRozen right side. Carter from outside. Yes, great play by DeRozen to set him up.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Pritchard. Up and over Carter. Boston again missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Terry. And DeRozen gets it to go. DeRozen's got 36 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
It's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And he recovers it. Terry. The shot by Drummond, no good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's the feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, you know, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play, you know?
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Jayson Tatum.